Make sure this is working. Da, 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 da. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. That's video starts playing.
What do you guys say we get out of 1940?
I don't know what this thing was. This video. Yeah. All right. Well, enough of that. Let's see here. Okay. Just waiting for this thing. Oh, that's totally cute. Oh, hey, Dan. You're flipping those roads, eh? Yeah. Phew. Get to my videos here. All right, I got my thing up. Hey, Dan the man. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much. Is my text working? Yes, text is working. All right, well, maybe I'll just be perusing, seeing who's playing for what, and who's doing it this evening here on a Tuesday night. Lovely Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. Oh, there's Dragon Zord. Well, Paulo Winner, I guess is who that was. Kentucky Big Blue, Retro Oven, Debbie. Well, I want to see what Debbie's about. Has somebody just named Debbie? Let's see what little Debbie has to offer here. Ooh, she's got a couple of wins. Now it's just piqued my interest. Hopefully it's not another dude catfishing. Ghost of KFC. Oh yeah, well he's probably pretty good. The Ghost of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I say, my boy. D-O-G, that spells chicken. Oh, that's Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, he got me on that one. I forgot which side I was on. I'm in the Little Debbie room here. Ah. Oh, I was too slow with that one. Let's see if Debbie wants to play. I'm curious to see what Debbie got going for it. Nope. Debbie did not want to play. Okay. Well, I won't hang around here then. That is okay. That is alright. I don't mind. We're doing Liu Kang. The Kang versus Kang. Whoops. Ah, dang. Oh, we let that one go. My Liu Kang's a little rusty. Dang. Ah, crud. I did not mean to do that, damn it. Why is it? I did not mean to double tap that. Whew, very good there, Ghost of Kentucky Fried Chickens. Let's see what Debbie's got. She wants to go with Sector. Well, I may as well have some fun here. Ah, the damn thing broke. Oh, okay, it actually did let me out of that one. Okay. Well, so much for that room. That became an MK4 match. Probably because Digital Eclipse is a terrible company. I don't think they were seriously playing MK4 in there. Yeah, let's see if there's anybody else right now. There you are, Dan. Dan the man. Let's see if there's anything else going on here. Man. Oh. Pretty good. Great MK Legacy. Ooh. Doing good, Dan. Oh. Got uppercutted there. Breaking it in. Okay. Trying out Ermac. Yeah, okay. Get a high kick. Cool. Ooh, did a squatting high kick. Knocked her out of the air with that one. Couple of jump kicks. Ooh. Shadow takes that round. Ooh, he missed the spear. Oh, he might pull this one off. And he's gonna get, oh, got him with the roundhouse. Yikes. Oh, and get uppercutted again. Another teleport uppercut. Smoke versus smoke, and he turns invisible. You might pull it off here. You've got to face Katana. Oh, Shada blocked it. Uh-oh. And Shada wins. Alright. See you guys. Just fighting it out here. Yeah? Yeah, you did really good, though. But you did good. You did well. Alright, next match here. Okay, oh, not a good off. Not very good off of this round. Oh, tries to do that. Next guy jumps in. Get off a teleport uppercut. Shadow takes some combos to the face and you go invisible. Good MK Legacy. Oh, takes a fan, knock him out of invisibility, and he gets thrown. Shadow gets hit with another full combo, and Shadow wins. Round 2. Smoke jumps in. Oh, gets countered with another jump kick. Trying to break out the combos. Great MK Legacy does a naked teleport uppercut. Shadow's just waiting, holding block. But you caught him in the... Oh, got him. Hey, got him in the... Didn't. He blocked it. Missed another hooked opportunity there. Shoots another hook. And you get fanned. And another hook. And another hook. Oh, man. Missing those hooks. That's like the 5th hook. Shadow tossed the fan again. All right. We've got another one here. We got Ermax and Katana. I think he seems to like going with Katana. Oh, walked right into that. Good. It's a little difficult sometimes comboing off with Ermac. Oh man, 3 face. Ermac's getting low on health. Second Ermac. Great MK. Oh, he pulled it off. Oh, got fanned. Alright, round 2. Ermac runs in, Katana kicks him. Katana kicks again. Another kick to the face. Teleported out of that one. These high kicks are taking Dan out. Oh, and you pulled it off. Very good. You got a good 37% damage combo. He's taking a lot of blows. Took a fan from across the screen. Going back with double Ermax against Shadow's Katana and Sonya. Let's see what Dan's got here. Oh, good start of the combo. Oh, you lost the levitation slam. Shadow keep jumping into that one. Shadow kept jumping in. Oh, he got his Katana down that time. A couple of naked, just bare slams there. Levitation slams. Oh, took him down with a roundhouse kick. Dang. Oh, it's revving up. He might get this round. Still got 2 full health bars. Okay. He's already taken a lot of hits already. The second Ermac might be going down. Is that danger? It levitated off the screen. Going with Smoke versus Katana, and Sub-Zero against another Katana. Oh, he pulls off with a teleport uppercut and the full combo. Full combo from MK, and he gets uppercutted. Shada uppercuts him, and he gets another teleport uppercut. Oh, he blocks that one. And in comes classic Sub-Zero. Oh, both are almost full health now. Ooh. Ah, very good there. Almost taking him down. You might have had, if you just pull off a slide. Ah, it's not looking good. He might lose it. Ah, he jumped into the fan. What about, I don't know, nothing about Mojesta. Mojesta the Molesta. Oh, wow, he had a perfect open up on you there, but he dropped it. Yikes. Blocked that teleport uppercut. Still got a hook shot. We've almost got one katana down. He's almost got... No, she jumped over the third harpoon. And another hook shot. There's J Manchester United there. Well, it's up to you, Dan, if you want to keep going. It is up to you. I mean, I don't need to play Shada. I thought I was texting, see if Bubba Shrimp wants to play again or play you at all. He said he's going to play and then he's going to go to the casino. I really wanted to catch a whole match with Bubba and you. Dang. It's taking a pretty heavy beating. Shadow wins again. Oh. You think them's fighting words, Dan? You're saying Bubba Shrimp is going to jail for 2 days? He said he's going to the casino, but you say otherwise. You say he's really just going to the Crossbar Hotel. He's spending the night in the pokey. Spending the night in the pokey. I don't know, Bubba Shrimp. Are you going to jail for the weekend or something? Or is that your euphemism for casino? Yeah. Shada won both of those rounds. Zethloki 7. Oh, dang, damn. Bubba, are you going? I need to text him this. Bubba, are you going to jail for the next 2 days? Are you spending, getting locked up for a few days? He's got a hotel reservation, all right. Hey, MSTVGN. I don't know, Zethloki? Hey, Purunga! Hey, I've just been commentating here with great MK Legacies matches. I don't know. I asked Bubba Shrimp if he was playing. He said he's going to play for a minute and then he's going to the casino. And I don't know. Dan here said no, he's really going to jail for 2 days. He's going to get locked up in the pokey. He's going to the Crossbar Hotel. Bubba Shrimp getting locked up, man. No, okay. He said he's going to MGM. I guess that's the MGM Grand Casino. If only I could put this whole chat, this whole PSN chat up on my screen, but I don't have a capture card that can do that stuff. I definitely would plug in my computer to my TV here and then post. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting the chats here. That'd be funny. Oh, Zeth Lucky. No base commentary? I don't know. I don't know. Base was just having some fun with a COD piece earlier. It's sending me. He sent some pictures, man. Well, actually, you guys saw it. You guys saw that picture in the chat. Those AI pictures. Well, you guys saw it in that PSN group. Man, Shadow's taking a couple of jump kicks there from you, Dan. Oh, that did not work out as well. You still get slammed. All right. His baby mamas. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're almost making a comeback. Dang, damn, you almost got it. You almost got him on this round. Oh, it was so close. Well, I'll step up here. I'll fight Shada just because I'm bored. I was playing earlier. Oh, I guess I'll go random here. What's it gonna be? Oh, hey, I got Shang Tsung. Oh, and I got Shiva. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no, he got my Shang Tsung. Dang. Oh, through Shiva too. No. Yeah, no, I was gonna still get him. Hi, and I'm stuck with Shiva again. Gosh, it's been so long since I played as Shiva. A whole 15 seconds. Oh, I landed badly on it. Ah, look at that. You can kick him. Hmm. Ah, you got me. Ah. No, you got my... You got my Sub-Zero. I'm Dumpster Molina. You tire easily, base. Are you sure it's not a disease or something? If you gout, dude. What? I don't get it. Remember, if you go out, dude, it's your responsibility. Oh, for your MK eulogy? You may be, dude. Well, what's going on, base? What terminal illness do you have? Is it AIDS? Is it from all your gay sex? Is that what it is, base? Is it from all the dudes you fucked up? Bibi Netanyahu, I'm not a fan because I don't really care much for crap over there. He's not a good guy for me. I don't really care. Habib. Ah, it didn't work. Oh, I did a double scream. Oh no. Anyway, you got my opinion on BB. I don't really care. Yeah. I guess that's for Sans. I guess Sans was wondering, but what have you got? What terminal illness are you suffering from, base? Your health has not been all that great or something? Has your doctor explained what it is? No. Oh, got me. Zeth low key. Oh, I stood up. Ah, I jumped into that one, damn. Oh, I thought I could grab him. Reach out and touched him. Went from the uppercut right into that. Conrico. No. Yes. No. Ouch. Oh, what am I going to do here? Uh-oh, where'd the connection go? Yikes, what happened? It's cutting out. What happened? Great MK. It became Great MK Legacy. I was able to get Kung Lao again. Oh, I did pick Kung Lao, that's right. Ah. Into 3 slides. Oh, you pulled it off. A jump kick into the combo. Ah. Puny combo. Didn't get to do what I wanted to do. Alright, I'll let you guys play against each other there. Or if Conrico wants to join in, he can definitely do that. But gosh, Base, I don't know all your secrets. How can I give a proper eulogy? I guess Shadow didn't want to play anymore. Aubrey King, Shadow left, I guess. Mm. Mm. See who's going to win with Zefwaki and Conrico. Well, I gave him a chance. Conrico didn't queue up. I think there was an opportunity, but he didn't pop in. Your MK eulogy is going to be, I thought you knew. Okay. Okay, so let's see. You want me to play Conrico? Alright. Aubrey King. Aubrey King is just watching. Hmm. Oh, he did well. Alright, let's see what it's going to be here. Okay. Fight Tim? Fight him. Uh-oh. Is this going to be garbage connection? Gosh, I hope not. I sure hope not. I'll just go random against Conrico. See what he does. No, I get stuck with Cyrax. I need Dragon Zord skills. Cyrax and Kung Lao. I don't know. I might regret doing random. Man, this shit's all laggy. Oh, missed the uppercut. He's good with Kung Lao. With all the glitching. No, I jumped into it. No, he got me. Almost got him around. I guess I'll have to go with my mains. That's only 18% damage when you high punch and hat throw. An uppercut is more than that. Alright, let's see if he wants to. Okay, we're going to break out the main fighters. Yeah, I'll have to sit up for this one. We're risking a random here. Yeah, I guess I could have done better with Cyrax, but yeah. Shit. Dope. Ah. Ah, he caught me with that. Very good. Oh, I jumped right into his ass. Damn, I didn't even have a chance to block that one. I took my finger off block. That didn't line up right. I swear I was holding block, but it didn't work. Ah, I should have tossed him with an air throw. Ah. Well, his lag can throw it down too. When it stutters about every 8 seconds. I mean, I can manage it, but okay. Oh, he's trying with Kano. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. You got his one laugh. Mm. The MK Soul Chambers. I don't know. Mm. Let's see, so I can change this up at all here. I'd like to get him with Cabal, but if he doesn't want to, he kind of holds off on that. See, there's the lag. It's absolute bullshit. Now that was straight bullshit. Mm. That is shit, man. I was blocking that one. You could even see that. I mean, you could see I was blocking that one. That's why I don't sit for these matches, because it's half a jitter, half a jitter. This is the kind of shit that I'm not gonna sit through. Jitter, 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 jitter. It's constant. I can't get my ass off the ground. I'm not playing Kenriku again. I gotta remember, these guys have absolute shit for lag. It's a stutter all over the screen, like it's sucking on dead Queen Elizabeth's rotting clitoris. That's about how bad that synchronization is. It's one thing if the game is slow. It's another thing if the other guy phases right through you 3 inches on the damn screen. That gets so frustrating. Well, I guess I know he wants to play me with that, so that's okay. I'll play as Jibs here. See if there's any other messages. It's not really hit priority. It's, see this, I'm not even going to sit here through Jibs. It's usually a perfect connection with Jibs. I usually have no problems with Jibs. Neither one of us can hit anything, so I'm going to bow out of this one. I'm just glad I can capture it on my own screen to say, look, see, like that shit. Phased right through him for a whole inch. Even though I'm going to win this one against Jibs, that's fine. I'll just step out of it. It can go suck on dead Queen Elizabeth's rotting clitoris some other time. Let's see if there's anybody else out here. That's Australia. I almost got to see what Isaac's about, but that's Australia. Blue X. No. Well, I mean, I play retro, but he's not going to play more than one match. And he insists that you play random. We got a question mark player there. Schoolboy and Sir Dukes. Well, tonight, John Tarkus, I was commentating on a few of them. I was going to see if MK Legacy was going to play against Bubba Shrimp, but Bubba Shrimp did not want to play tonight. So he said he's going to the casino, whereas Dan says he's going to jail for 2 nights or something. But Bubba Shrimp said, nah, it's the MGM. I guess that's the MGM casino. I guess, what is he living in, Atlantic City or Las Vegas? Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention. This is an MK2. Sorry, I thought this was Ultimate. Yeah, that is MK2. Not my thing. I just saw a bunch of people in one room and I didn't actually look at the screen much. Yeah. Ultimate MK2. Well, I guess this is it for Ultimate. We've still got, I think, 3 months left now. Down from 4, down from 5, down from 6. So I am keeping track. Because that's the only Ultimate room open right now. On a Tuesday evening. And it's Conrico. I'm not going to sit through this one again. I saw how bad the lag was the other time. And Jibs usually has a good connection. Jibs is usually really good when he's fighting me. Apple Core Sarasota. Well, I don't know who you are. It's Get Dunked On. I think he messaged me earlier. All right, Get Dunked On. Oh, just a 1 versus 1. It's a singles. All right. Let's see. Quarter power? Really? Oh, okay. Did you mean to do that? Quarter power, that's 1 uppercut, I think, for those keeping track. Or at least on the old ones. I think, what, uppercut is 24% damage? Something like that. Or maybe it is 25%. It's seriously, it's like 1 uppercut. Oh, pulled it off. Dr. Fraggles here. Oh, I tried to jump. Dr. Fraggle. Yes. Apple Core Sarasota. Okay. I'll go with Jax here. Would you like an hors d'oeuvre? You say I'm too good. Okay. Where did you go? You were off the screen. What about Dr. Ock? Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. A reference to Tommy Boy. Oh, I land in the screen. I land right into her halitosis. Oh, bam. Wait, is that halitosis? That's like bad breath. Oh no. Oh, you got me with the uppercut. No, I got screamed at. Decane. How the hell did I just get thrown out of my own goddamn match? See, that's the kind of shit that Micah and Anthony Air, whatever those two dipshit douchebags are with Digital Eclipse. The dildo eclipse that they like shoving up each other's asses because they can't run their company. Digital excuses. All of a sudden I get tossed into a completely different match altogether. Exactly. Apple Core, Sarasota, that has been happening now for about 2 months. Maybe 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, just randomly, random as hell, just thrown into a completely different lobby. I know I play mainly as Ultimate MK3. I've been thrown right into a trilogy lobby all of a sudden. I've been thrown into somebody else's lobbies. It's absolutely weird. It's weird, just like the founders and the CEOs and the presidents of the company. And it's just as broke as they are because they have no money and their company is bankrupt. Yeah, it's been going on for months. It's just absolute bullshit. Because they get all these H-1B1 visas, all these volunteers that they can't afford to pay from India and Bangladesh and Pakistan, and they basically have them work as volunteers because they can't pay them a real wage either because they can't pay real employees. Anyway, Bubba Shrimp is here. Dan, if you want to find Bubba Shrimp, here's Bubba Shrimp. There he is, Dan. In the oldest of days, you were selling MK move list. Yeah, I actually did that once too. I actually did. I traded them for tokens at the local arcade in MK1 because I wasn't gonna take like cash And I did it again for Killer Instinct. I actually wrote down all the combos, and I was like, instead of like asking for money, I wasn't like going to take people's money, so instead it was like, you know, just give me some tokens, I'll go play these at the arcade. That's all I really want to do. But yeah, that was Killer Instinct. Like, no, I'm not stealing your money. I want arcade tokens. And that's exactly what I did back in 1995 and 92, or 93 actually. That was when I was able to get the moves list out. Yeah. Think Dr. Fraggle spent moves list money on drugs? Nuts? Nah. He spent it all on the Jim Henson Studio Muppets, man. Down in Fraggle Rock. Dan Rhodes, I found your arch rival. Found your arch rival. Get your arch rival going on in here. It's Bubba. There's Noodle Knockers. The biggest mistake in estimations that I made with Killer Instinct 2 was in thinking that every character had a ghost move, when really that's just a Jago ability. And the other was underestimating how good Tusk is. They really made him overpowered for a guy who has no projectiles. It's like there's no balancing with Tusk in Killer Instinct 2, because they made him so much stronger because he has no projectile. Until you break out his ultimate, which is a projectile, which is kind of strange. It's the meteor drop. It's the asteroid shower. But yeah, the other thing was thinking, like, everybody's got a ghost move, I just haven't discovered it. I only seem to know Jagos. And people are like, yeah, there's got other characters have ghost moves too. No, it's just Jago. It was a Jago exclusive. He's the only character with it in Killer Instinct 2. Oh, the dude, the Kane did not want to hang out. Yeah, I did. Well, I did play the original the Super Nintendo Killer Instinct on Xband. I did play that back in the day a few times. That was not my main bag, but I did play it. And I played a lot of KI Gold on the N64, and plenty of KI 1 and 2. Ultimate combo with Cinder, yeah. Oh, she cannot flash through the screen. Ah. No. Ah. Yeah. How much vacuum space Sindel has. Yeah. No, caught me. Mm. Oh, it's you again. the, the jump in vacuum. Oh goodness, I'm Cyrax. Oh. Ah, dang. Woo. Mm. She vacuums floors and everything in a jiffy. The Hoover Sindel. Soul Redemption. Oh my, what does he want to do? What does the Redemptionist want? Okay, okay. He wants to go with double reptiles. I'll go with smoke and somebody I'm not so good with. Oh, dang. No. Isaac. Wait, this guy is in Australia. Or at least that was the place that he was playing. NBA Live OG. No, I'm freaking playing Australia. Oh, goodness. That's right, Isaac is in Australia. Oh, crikey, mate. We got the Aussie in here. Oh, he's so desperate he wants to play some MK. Oh, down there in the dingoes and the kangaroos and the wallabies. Oh, we got the drop bears. He wants to play so badly. Oh, crikey, mate. I'm playing Mick Dundee here. All these great Aussies. We got Steve Irwin. We got Trevor Goddard. We got Mick Dundee. We got Hugh Jackman. Oh, we got this lag extraordinary. Goodness, I'm having to put in the same inputs like 50 times, hoping it's not going to get dropped. Oh, I missed it. Ah, shit. Oh, he can't get... Oh, he can't get it off, man. Oh, it's fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. You gonna get my smoke? He got you with a harpoon there. Oh, he couldn't even finish up my combo. Oh, shit. Oh, he's gonna throw me. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, he didn't get... Oh, look at that. I got him anyway. Oh, yeah, that's for the abos. We got Jax the abo here. Oh, no. I'm fighting the abos. I couldn't finish the combo on him. She'll be right, mate. Oh. Right across the Pacific Ocean. Oh, man. Hoo-wee. Alright, I'm gonna see what I can pull off here with random. No worries. We got dunked on here again. No. What the hell was that? What is that garbage? Look at that, right in the middle of the match. Kicks us out of the whole match. Yeah. Well, like I said, folks, this is the proof. Digital excuses cannot maintain their own servers. They cannot maintain it. It's happened now 2 times in a single night. 3 times in a single 1.5 hour stream so far. The whole game crashes. You think that's a win. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I know a guy who works for Ubisoft, and recently, well, the Ubisoft branch he works at has gone out of business, but word travels, and he will tell you that, yeah, Digital Eclipse does not have money. They're a jobber, basically. You have a little contract for a couple months, you get it on your resume, that's about all you get. They don't pay them a living wage, they get volunteers to code, and then they're out of jobs again. Now, unfortunately, he's out of a job now too with Ubisoft, because I think that was why he wasn't afraid to share some of this information with me. But yeah, they do little few months here, and then they're out of business. There was another company called Proper Games that was out of the UK. They did the same thing. They were open, then closed, then in business, then out of business, then in business, and out of business. Proper Games did the same thing. Digital Eclipse does it. Apparently now Ubisoft has done it now too, now that their branch in town has closed for good. But yeah, that stuff happens, and that is exactly the business model of digital excuses. Yeah, mid-match game switches. Yep. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I know somebody in real life, in person, in real life, for real. He works for Ubisoft, but now he is unemployed and he was a real employee of Ubisoft. But yeah, they've gone under now too. At least this outlet completely closed. Oh boy, it's going to be me and Bubba. Bubba going on Henry Allen, Bubba Shrimp. Bubba Shrimp, you think you're gonna get me? Don't bet at that casino, Bubba. Ah! Sucked me in with the vacuum breath. Ah, you got me. No! Bah. Two Sindels laying next to each other. And it epically crashes again. We're both stuck on playing Apple Sour Soda, if you haven't seen that before. We're both stuck in a playing status, even though neither one of us is actually playing at the moment. This means this lobby is locked, and you can hit all the buttons you want, but you can't actually get out of it until the thing frees itself up. Until it becomes free. You win again. Alright. You think so, Beautiful Madness, that you think there's somebody's hotel Wi-Fi working on? There, finally network error occurred. And I am back in the lobby. Well, I mean, this is what's been happening for the last 2 or 3 months. Well, that right there has been happening for about 6 months. That's been like happening since what, freaking February? Or maybe even March. That has been happening. And watch, it's going to be a ghost room now. It's going to say I can't join. Or if I can join, I might actually be able to queue it up again. But no, it's probably going to time out on me. Oh, no, okay. There we go. Now we get to play again. See, you can actually reload the room that way if you find it again. We've been... I swear, they really owe us money. That dookie of a company really owes us players money. Oh, look, I got Cabal again. Ninja Gaiden Arcade. That game gets really hard on the final boss. The final boss of Ninja Gaiden Arcade is really difficult. It's like you cannot beat him with one character. You actually need 2 players to beat the final Ninja Gaiden boss. Well, it's that they don't really have money. What Digital Eclipse does is they have people that they get on basically HB1B visas or whatever you want to call them, and they pay them to stop by, and here's a couple of dollars. That's basically all you get, and you're basically working for free as volunteers. But it looks good on your resume. There's two Sindels laying next to each other. Yeah, it is temporary employment. You come in and they work they work you as a contract, basically. You're on a contract, you've got your 3 months. A lot of places unfortunately do this, but they get below minimum wage, absolutely dirt cheap labor from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, wherever. And it looks good on your resume. That's about it. You could say, I worked for Digital Eclipse for a few months, and everybody knows it's a jobber. You had a project. That was basically all you had. Ah. Dart kicked right into it. Jello's Bangladeshi wife. I swept you 3 times. Ah, just gonna try to spin again. Jello's Bengali wife. Can you tell the story about red again and off the scene? What? Oh, there it is. It locked again. Can you tell the story about when you turned red again off? Oh, you mean COVID. Oh, coronavirus. The Wuhan plague. The Wuhan virus. Yeah. No, I had a, it's like a niacin flush. When you're, same thing can happen. You basically look like you're sunburned all over. I got beet red all over my entire body. It looked pretty scary looking, but that was how I had the reaction to the Wuhan plague. My whole body turned red. It's like similar to a niacin flush. Like almost like an allergic reaction. And I had the worst headache that I've ever had in my life, the worst migraine that I have ever experienced, and that was usually the indicator, like, wow, so I guess this is the reaction that I have to the coof. Yeah, I did take some pictures as, I don't know, I guess evidence, just in case, just to see, just to check. Oh, look at that. Bubba, it's great MK. Look at that. You got the arch nemesis. The arch nemesis. There you go, guys. You can go play each other there. Huh? Dan Rhodes and Bubba. You guys can fight each other again. Well, I think Get Dunked On is going to beat. Oh, it's Dan. It's Dan and Dunked. Dan and Dunked. There is a 0% chance that I will ever share pictures like that. It's a full 0. I do not share that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I turned all red from head to toe. Oh, you took the clot shot base. You took the Fauci ouchie, the clot shot that he got pardoned for. Man, I remember that, where people just died of suddenly. Where all of a sudden it's like, wow, they're fine, and then they suddenly die for no reason. I hope nothing happens to you. There's some people, though, who have had some pretty bad side effects, and there's a lot of film, a lot of video footage of people just falling over dead for no reason. Well, you never had it. I guess that's good. That was like an entire generation of lifetime that people don't want to remember. Basically from like early 2020 all the way to 2023, basically, even into the 23 year. Trust the science and 2 weeks to flatten the curve nonsense. While nurses were all dancing on TikTok and crap like that. I remember all that crap. And then everything just kind of goes down the memory hole as people start uncovering stuff about the Wuhan virus. This oddly designer RNA virus that replicates perfectly. And there we go. The game crashed again. As you can tell, because it kind of froze there. But the RNA sequences of that virus is like designer, where it exactly replicates. But people were not allowed to point this out back then. People got their YouTube channels struck, and these were actual scientists and actual doctors looking into this and pointing out, saying, hey, you know, real viruses in nature don't actually do this. They don't have like perfect symmetry of the replicated sequence forever and ever. This looks exactly like it was made in a lab. But you weren't allowed to talk about that, or why in the world Dr. Fauci got a pardon from Creepy Joe the pedo Biden, because he liked sniffing little girls' hair and stuff like that. Nah, you don't get to talk about that. You don't get to point that out. No. But I do remember that trust the science nonsense. Cheeto Knuckles. Yeah, I know. You're still alive, Base. I'm still alive. My wife's still alive. Everybody I know, whether they had it or not, actually, well, I can't say I've never known anybody who died from it. There's a couple of guys that I know. Didn't really know them, but yeah, no, there's been a few people who have died. Come to think of it. Yep. Well, Dan, that's the dildo eclipse, man. That's the dildo eclipse that we all get to suffer with, because the game lags, freezes, stops. We're just trying to play the game. But they don't have any money left to support it. Yeah, I remember, all those plexiglass shields, man. You remember that? All the plexiglass shielding, trust the science, mask up. Hey, put on 2 masks. If you're worried of one, wear another mask. Wear a mask on top of your mask. Hell, why not wear 6 masks? Yeah, trust the science. All those people there were entire industries that were gearing up for the whole plandemic to have like multiple layers of shielding and bubble shields and your own little personal bubble boy. You've got your own air tank. You've got your own everything. There's a lot of companies that were starting up like that ultimately lost money once the Omicron variant came out, and then everybody started getting better. But I remember the plexiglass shielding in swimming pools. Freaking swimming pools, man. And classrooms. Oh gosh, I saw pictures of that. Yeah. All that nonsense back then. And of course, Fauci got a pardon. Oddly, strangely. For no reason at all. Warehouse work, yeah. And a lot of industries that said for years, we can never work at home. It's too much of a liability and security and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, 2 weeks, but it was working from home. People, entire call centers, entire retail stores were now working from home. Things that people were saying, impossible. Bam, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, whatever it was, into 2020, like March or whatever of that year. Bam, everybody working from home. 2 weeks to flatten the curve, stretched into 3 years. Yeah, and yeah, all that. But you could fly in an airplane. Just got to keep your mask on, even though all the air is getting recycled in the airplane. Can't go to church though. No, can't. You're not allowed to go to church. Make sure you follow the arrows on the ground too. Gotta make sure all your arrows gotta stay in your lane if you're in the supermarkets. Oh yeah, I remember that nonsense. Yeah, people telling you to keep your mask on. Yeah, I really hated that. I got so sick of that. I just started taking my mask off, saying, yeah, so what? I'm not wearing it. Too bad. A lot of times I didn't. Yeah, MKF, start your garden. What you need is a chicken. You need a chicken coop, and you can have your own little chicken with your own little eggs, make your own little garden. It's not going to be enough to obviously give you sustenance year-round, but you can start with a chicken and a chicken coop and just let the chicken walk around, scratch the ground, peck, eat bugs, and she'll lay eggs. And you get these totally free-run eggs, and you don't have to wash them or refrigerate. If you don't wash them, they have a natural membrane around the egg that you don't have to refrigerate it if you don't wash that membrane off. But yeah, that's they'll stay good without refrigeration for quite a while. And yeah, people trying to live off the grid, but you can't really do a lot with enough money to fully have a garden, but it will definitely supplement your own food. But you practically need a pretty big farm to literally grow your own amount of food. You just can't do that with a little garden. But a chicken helps, as long as you don't kill the chicken. The chicken will just eat the eggs. Which you will have to check her for eggs, because the problem is they start going crazy because they start thinking that their eggs are going to hatch. So you really have to get those eggs out of there. They start going weird, not understanding why their eggs are not hatching. But you've really got to clean that up for the chicken coop. It doesn't take a whole lot of maintenance. Yeah. Oh, I tried to do the backpack down. Yes, Henry Allen is Bubba. Your job threatened you with firings, John Tarkus? Yeah. Oh yeah, people in their cars with a mask on, that was the worst. That was the absolute worst. Yeah, MKF. Exactly. Enter the restaurant, but then you can take your mask off as soon as you enter the restaurant. That was just peak retardation right there. It didn't get any dumber than that. Go sit at the restaurant, but you know, just don't do it. Yeah, wear your mask. Just go to your table. That was just wow, just ultimate stupidity right there. Oh, you caught me, great MK. Oh no! Ah, you caught me, you went invisible. Clever. Ah, shit, I dropped the combo. Oh, ran right into it, damn. Oh, you caught me with them. Darn it. Ah, he got me again. There you go. Driving alone with a mask, showering with a mask. I did see some memes about that. Oh, and the damn thing crashed again. Ah, here we are stuck with this again. Both of us sitting here and playing until we can actually free up and get out of here. Yep, there goes the lobby. Yeah, idiocracy. There you go. Let me just start a new room here. We're gonna make sure it's a fresh room. Hopefully the old room won't have that curse that comes over to the new room. You just have to find the room again here. Look at that dunked on yelling at Bubba. Oh man. But yeah, no, that was the weirdest hypocrisy part of it. Go into a restaurant. Okay, now you can go take off your mask. That was definitely weird. Okay, so find the new room then, since we can all get out of there. If you guys want. Oh, yeah, Arcade Intelligence will stream and they'll all crash. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, Shredder's Revenge. I mean, Shredder's Revenge expanded on everything that the '89 arcade did. It's basically, it's better than, yeah, the arcade. It's better than Turtles in Time. They took all the good stuff, and yeah, Shredder's Revenge is it's what everybody's wishful thinking were that the arcades wanted it to be. Actually, I might have had my rooms on private. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's. Oh, it is private. Dang, that's why I couldn't find you guys. Here we go. Yeah, you're right. It didn't show up because it was a private room. There we go. You're right. But no, if the thing is, I have Shredder's Revenge on Steam, so if I was to get on Steam, it's not going to be streaming on my camera here. That would be a little different. I don't know. My computer has its camera. That would be. I guess I'd have to get some kind of streaming software to put my face in the corner. This is all the default screen for the PlayStation 4. This is everything you guys see. I've got 200 videos of me on camera. That's no mystery. Just tonight, because of the time, I'm not on camera. I am on microphone though. Oh, rolled the wrong way. Ah, it's Melina's weakness. Oh no. Ah, just as I morphed. No. Jello's booster shot. There we go, if he wants to find it again. We are queued up. Bubba Shrimp, if you're there. Nope. Dan, you didn't want to play again? Yeah, the SNES port of Turtles in Time was pretty good. I did play it with Titan earlier, Titan Broly, about 3 weeks ago. I did play it with him. We had fun. That was one of the streams that I had a few weeks ago. I still like Turtles in Time. But yeah, the Super Nintendo version was good. It gives you the tools that the arcade did not give you, that it gives you on Super Nintendo. Hmm. Ah, very good. All right, Dan. Oh, Adrian's coming up. Yeah, Bubba Shrimp. I know Apple Core Sarasota wanted that rematch. Mr. Get Dunked on there. Where did you go, Henri? Ah, I messed up. Ah, very good. Bubba had to go to jail. Ah, sucked it in. Whoops, a little too far away. Mm. Mm. Oh, Adrian, okay. If I recall correctly, I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns for Adrian. And go with my mains here. The main men. Ah, it starts lagging. Adrian's got some major laggage. It's like he flipped the lag switch. Well, yeah, MKF. The 89, 1989 arcade from Ninja Turtles. It did have some strange glitches, I guess, on it, but it was designed to take your money. It wasn't supposed to be fair, and it wasn't supposed to have certain exploits in it, or be stacked against you and against your favor. But it did. Oh, you got me up there. Bubba didn't want to get dunked on. Yeah, I mean, Turtles in Time was a few years later, too. Turtles in Time was a few years after. But it was still more of a button masher. The Super Nintendo version, you actually had to you actually had to use a lot of skill on the Super Nintendo version because you had specific abilities, like having to throw the foot soldiers against the screen in that one match, or other certain abilities. But yeah. No, you got me there. No. Oh, barely got you, Jibs. Oh, ran right into it. Oh, you lucky duck. Very good, Jibs. Oh no, Paleo, I'm going to have to skip out on that one. I'll play Get Dunked On, but Paleo is just way too laggo. You will find out. You will see-o when you play-o the Paleo. That guy is like playing from Brazil or Mexico or something. Ah, no, you got me. Look at that. Yours went, mine before did yours. Ah. No, I didn't get the ice blast down. Ah. Oh, you pulled me in. Alright, I've got to get out of here because Paleo has absolute garbage for connection, which you guys will lovingly get to watch, perhaps. Oh, Paleo and Adrian, they're going to get to see each other's own lag. Let's see how bad. I wonder if their connection, though, against each other is going to go well. Alright, so Bubba Shrimp just said that's it for him. He just messaged me on PlayStation Network. Yeah, the Hyperstone heist for the Genesis. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. There was also the Manhattan Project for the NES. That was, yeah, that was one of those games. That was Ninja Turtles 3, I guess is what they called it. Online error. What? Dan, you just sent another invitation, or what? No, you did not. Okay. Well, is there anything else for rooms? No. Bubba needed to go gamble his weekly paycheck away, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, but yeah, MKF, they were going for something, some combination for all of those games. The old Ninja Turtles stuff. Alrighty, well, yeah. The number 3, the Manhattan Project, that was the one that also tried to carry over some of the special moves from Turtles in Time. Like, Leonardo has his little circular spin, and Raphael had this drill. This little, sounded like a jackhammer, actually. He had this little drill dive sort of thing. Wolverine ended up getting the drill claw in those Marvel or Capcom games. I think that was kind of based on Raphael's drill dagger thing. Michelangelo had the weirdest special ability in the Manhattan Project. He had like the backwards donkey kick, like this kangaroo kick where he just goes flying, like boing, he just goes flying upwards and backwards. It's like a reverse kick. And Donatello had like this bowling ball attack, something like that. He spins 3 times with his bow or something and hits the ground. All of those are different than the Turtles in Time abilities, but Shredder's Revenge kind of maintains some of that idea, at least. It seems that Leonardo is always going to have like a tornado spin attack, but Shredder's Revenge, that's what everything that's what every Ninja Turtles side screen scroll, I guess, beat 'em up was always aspiring to be. There was a PlayStation 2 Ninja Turtles side scroller that was not very good. It was back in like 2004, something like that, or 2005. I remember that game. There was a side scroller for the PlayStation 2, I think. I don't think it was very good. Well, no, we're not playing Ninja Turtles. I did do a playthrough of the original, the Ninja Turtles 1 on the NES a few hours ago before I started up Mortal Kombat. Bubba's prison sentence. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tournament Fighters. Now that's the Super Nintendo version is very different from the Sega Genesis version on Tournament Fighters. April O'Neil is one of the fighters on the Sega, I think. And Casey Jones has this taunt. He does this like, "So long, losers," and you could also plant dynamite. On the Sega, you could easily win the game with Casey Jones on the Sega just by planting dynamite. I think it was down an A in the middle of the arena, and then do your taunt and the enemies will always run right into the dynamite over and over again. It was so easy to exploit the Genesis version of Tournament Fighters with that. But yeah, now I remember all that. That's why I had to get the Cowabunga collection. I was playing it with Titan a few weeks ago. I was like, okay, I played all of these games back then. But one of my streams a few weeks ago, I've been trying to get Sans and Base and Titan and all of us together for X-Men, the X-Men arcade. That's the Marvel Maximum collection. Unfortunately, they don't have the Avengers on the arcade online. That again sounds like a Digital Eclipse product. They don't have that supported, but they do have X-Men. They do have the 6-player X-Men. So there's plenty of room for fun to go around. I didn't know there was a Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters. I did not know that. A little ball thing as a power-up. I did not know that Tournament Fighters was also on the Nintendo. I might have missed it back then, seeing it at Blockbuster Video. I might have missed it. I do remember the Super Nintendo version, though, had super secret, like, super moves, but they would not tell you what they were. They're not in the instruction manual or some crap like that. Like, you have to get them in a strategy guide, or you've got to do something. You got to sign up for some promotion, because they were not going to tell you how to do the super moves in the instruction book. You have to figure them out for yourself. And that was so frustrating on the Super Nintendo version. That was so frustrating. I only discovered like one of them. MK Legacy, you're inviting me to play? Or who were you inviting in here? I went to look at my notifications again, but yeah. I don't know if you meant to send an invitation, Dan. Dan Rhodes. Bubba's jury notice. Jury duty. Oh, they have they have the Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters. That is one game I did not play. I did have the Game Boy version, though, the first Game Boy of the first Ninja Turtles game, where everybody threw a shuriken. If you ducked and attacked, you throw a shuriken. You have a little ninja star for every character. I did have that, and man, that game was not good. But I original one. I'm playing through some of these just so I can get the achievements. But the Ninja Turtles on the Game Boy was definitely a rough playthrough. Even when I got it. Those games were like $30 from Walmart back in the day. Like, you really had to be careful which Game Boy game you really wanted, because like that was it. At $30 back then, like that was it. I better pick a game that I'm going to be happy with. So yeah, I did get the original Ninja Turtles on Game Boy. Yeah, it was nostalgic stuff. Yep, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Back then, I did not know that the Ninja Turtles, they had red masks when it was made by Ultra, which was really just Konami, but they had some legislation and limitations on how many games that a company could design for the NES. So Konami had to break into Ultra. They had to split so that they could make more games. So Ultra was a short-lived company of Konami. And yeah, I just actually played that. I played that earlier this evening. I did a full playthrough of the original Ninja Turtles 1. I did not know when they had red masks. I really thought that was a misprint. I was like, what is this crap? Why are all the Ninja Turtles with red masks? Of course, this was back in 1989 or 88 or whatever year that came out. I didn't know it was the Eastman and Laird's original cover. I did not know that was the original comics. I did not know who Eastman and Laird were. I only knew the cartoon, the Saturday morning cartoon, the FHE cartoon, Family Home Entertainment. I did not know the original premise of the Ninja Turtles, so when I saw that, I was like, what? Why are they all Raphael? Why do they all got red masks? But yeah, they used the first issue cover art for the original NES cartridge art. But yeah. Oh, the last game was on Game Boy Advance. It's $400 new on eBay. Man, that's like going for the original Dragon Ball GT on the PlayStation. I remember when that was $400 on eBay. I do remember that. I actually got a bootleg version of that one about 25 years ago. It's around 1999 or 2000, actually 2000. I had a little gadget that let me play Japanese versions on my PSX, my PlayStation 1. I could play basically bootleg versions. I could play Japanese versions as well, but I could also play bootleg copies because the real security on the Sony PlayStation 1 CDs was not that they were black. It's just a code or something that you had to bypass with the opening screen, the startup screen. That's it. That's the only bypass. You could, and that's how you could take out the discs for Grand Theft Auto and put in your own music CD, just as long as you don't have to load any new zones or stages. You could play your music CD on Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. You could actually do that because it's not that easy. It's not that hard to copy those. Like, there was no real security on those discs. The security was only the startup screen. So just start your game with any legitimate PlayStation, and if you had a little device like I used to have 25 years ago, you could put in any game. You could put in any bootleg, any Japanese version right into your US game, right into your regular PlayStation. And that's how I got Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, and did not have to pay $400 for it. That's also how I got Ultimate Battle 22 with all of the original Japanese dubs on it. I had that too, which nobody in America had back then either. Unfortunately, they did not redub those when they re-released it. Bandai re-released it on the PlayStation 2 with absolutely none of the cutscenes at all. Because they did not just re-record them, I guess. So I got the original in Japanese. But yeah. Oh yeah, they did. That was the original story. They did kill Shredder. The Ninja Turtles did that in the first. I think it was also Splinter was killed too. That was their whole purpose. They had to avenge their master Splinter. It was actually a very dark original story. And then it got super sanitized for the young audience. A classic Mini. Yeah, I do remember the NES, and that's why the Mini is such a ripoff. I know it's cool and all, but they really needed to be expandable, because in the year 2000, I had about 900 NES video games on a CD-ROM. That was basically the entire Nintendo library, including really weird Japanese versions that were truly, some of those games were really strange. But I played those in the year 2000 and 2001, 900 NES games on one CD-ROM. So when y'all got this Mini and thinking, wow, it's got 30 games on it, I was just sitting there the whole time thinking, wow, they are completely ripping off the American consumer. Same with the Super Nintendo Mini. It's like 20 games or something like that. It's like, you guys know these things can fit the entire library. The software exists. The hardware exists to fit the entire library on a single console or on a single compact disc. It didn't even have to be a Blu-ray or anything fancy. Just a regular CD-ROM, a CDRW, basically. So I remember when that came out like 5 years ago, and I was just shaking my head going, man, I had the entire library once. Yeah. Yeah. You had one of those wrestling Japanese versions. Yeah. For the N64. The old Raspberry Pi. Yeah. Bubba's Jail Time. Yeah, there's definitely a market for rare video games. Yeah. So they definitely could have launched with more than 21 games. That was just retarded. They really needed to fill out the library to make it worthwhile to buy. You worked for Target back then, MKF? Yeah. Oh, okay. The minis did not sell as well. Bubba's Allegations. Drew's Tube Socks. That sounds stupid. Yeah. 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 Here in Canada, we had Target for a very brief time. It was a bit awkward. I did go to the Target here, and in about 2 or 3 years, they were all out of business. Target of Canada was no more. They did not last. For whatever reason, I think it was because it did not offer anything different than any other traditional Canadian store. But a Target in the U.S., when I go down there, when I visit my family, the Target there is usually pretty good with their selection. But when they tried to open up in Canada about 10 years, 11 years ago, they did not do well. They did not fare very good at all. And they were gone in about 2 years. Jello's Walker tennis balls. Yeah. Some people put the tennis balls on the bottom of their walkers. I guess it's supposed to give them better balance or better traction or making it a softer. I have no idea. Something about making it more cushiony, or I don't know. I've seen walkers with little ski skids on them, I guess. Little treads. I've seen some of those, but I have seen those with tennis balls. I guess it's to, I don't know, make them slide a bit better. I don't know, so people don't have to keep lifting up. But I've seen that. No, I'm not. If I was in Ohio, I would probably be going to Drew's combat convention. If you guys want to check it out, though, it's the Cincinnati Combat Connection or Convention. It's in October. You have to mention Drew. Sorry, you have to contact Drusus if you want to go. If you're anywhere near Ohio, but no, I am not in Ohio. I have never been to Ohio. My dad lived in Ohio at one time, my dad and my uncle, so I know some little places around Ohio, but I have never been there myself because my grandparents also lived in Ohio in a very, very small town, a lovely little town, but that was, 60-something years ago, 65 years ago. But now I'm in Canada. Nope, I'm an American living in Canada. Those hoverboard things. Well, the hoverboard things, it works, but it's extremely slick. I have seen some prototype hoverboards, and you can't really balance on them because they have no grip on the ground. They have no traction. There's no friction. Or they have such low friction, at least on an even surface, that you just slip right off of it. I don't think that anybody would actually have that on a walker, because the whole point of a walker is not falling down. So I don't think they would be able to put one of those on a walker. Yeah. Anyway. You think Florida is another territory of Canada? Oh, Apple Core. Get dunked on, you're in Florida. Well, so is Base. Base is in Florida too. Maybe you guys could meet each other. You guys could run into each other. Mr. I Got Base. He's from Pittsburgh, but now he lives in Florida. That's cool. I'm from Alabama. I grew up in the South. I also lived in Texas for 3 years as well, so I've lived there too. But I've been in Canada for a long time now. You'll dunk on him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. You sure will. 2 Canadian gamers, huh? I don't know. Some guy from Quebec doesn't like some guy from BC. I don't know. It's like, do you know John from Canada? I don't know. There's about 30 million or so, 40 million Canadians here, or people living in Canada. Alabama to Canada. Well, I got married, that's how. I got married to a Canadian, that's why I'm up here. That's the only reason why I'm in Canada. The only reason to live up here. And that'll do. Yep. Jello's Canadian dollars. Jello's Canadian Tire dollars. Specifically, Canadian Tire. Yeah, she's Canadian, that's why I'm here. Like I said, that's the only reason why I'm here. Got married and moved way up north to the Great White North with all the frostbacks. And I used to live in Texas with the wetbacks. Now I live up here with the frostbacks. But yeah. It's unfortunately slowly becoming New Delhi of Canada. We've got Vancouver turning into Hongcouver, and the rest of Canada is becoming New Delhi or New Pakistan or New Bombay, which is a bit grotesque. Yeah. Yeah. You own a computer store. Oh, man. I was just looking at what was it? I think it was an Asus. No, a GPU, an Asphalt, a ROG, an ROG Asphalt. Those GPUs cost about $6,000 each for a ROG or for a ROG Asphalt GPU. Now that is some massive prices. You've been saving your buddies. What? You've been saving your buddies in Canada? Well, well, I was talking earlier about I don't know what I'm going to do with my channel here. I think the game's only got a couple more months left in it. Don't know what I'm going to do with my channel. I used to be monetized about 12 years ago because I do have some very old video with tens of thousands of views back then. And then YouTube changed their terms of service, I'd say about 12 years ago. like one of my videos, you can see it got 89,000 views on it. In the first 3 years, I got like 70,000, and that was it. I was monetized just like that. But that was, that was like 15 years ago, and and I had like 10 subscribers. So I had videos with tens of thousands of views, but I only had like 10 subscribers, and that was all fine back then. And then one day, YouTube's terms of service changed, and you needed now 1,000 subscribers, and so everybody out there lost their monetization pretty much all at once back then. And then now it's based on not just watch time hours, but also subscribers, number of subscribers. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my channel here. I know I can't stay on just Ultimate MK3. But at one time in the past, I was monetized. I'd like to get back to that. I might just channel. I don't know what to talk about though. But yeah. But nope, not monetized. No, that was about 12 years ago. When the terms of service all changed, you needed 1,000 subscribers. And like I said, even though my biggest video ever, which I still have up, now it has 89,000 views. It had like 70,000 in the first 3 years after I uploaded it. And I had other videos with tens of thousands. And eventually now I've privatized a lot of them. But yeah, I was monetized way back then. And then they required subscribers. And then me, like so many millions of other channels, all lost our monetization at the same time. About 12 years ago or so. But yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know either. That's the thing. I've looked over my original channels, and it's like I kind of have fun joking and picking on Infected Jello, because he played Apex and he only had like 20 subscribers for like a year or 2 years, and then he got into Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection, and he got like 1,000 subscribers in a single month. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden he got monetized, and I've been sitting here playing this whole time. That's how I Jello. That's how a lot of people discovered Infected Jello. And meanwhile, my subscribership kind of languished, and I got around 250, and eventually I got to 300, and now it's kind of tapered off at like 375 or so. It kind of fluctuates from week to week, but that's why I was talking about earlier when I was saying you can only have so big of an audience for a 30-year-old game. I just don't know what I'm going to do with my channel eventually. It's yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have a different channel or if I will start over. I looked at the algorithms, and it's not really being recommended to anybody, so I can tell that as well. And in the game itself, if you look at my videos from the first month, from like November and December, there's like nobody still playing. There's like nobody in. I mean, yes, we did not have lobbies, but if you look at my basically October 27th through the end of basically at the end of October when the game launched last year, all through the month of November, it was all quick matches. I think through like all of December or most of December, it was all quick matches through a good part of it. Nobody that I ran into that I played back then is still playing. And I went looking at because that's why I kind of chronologue all of my matches and all of my videos. There's nobody that's still playing. And even Base was one of them. Mr. I got it, North Hills Beast. He's not playing anymore either. He retired last month. He's not playing either. But there's nobody that I ran into in November that's still on this game. And so it's like it's kind of a slow churn of people, and basically how it breaks like this now absolutely sucks, because the lobbies did not have this much instability when lobbies were introduced, maybe in the middle of December or early January. And lobbies, that definitely helped carry things over until April. the end of April was when crossplay and 2 versus 2 modes dropped, and I said that'll breathe life into it. We'll give it 6 months, and I've been right so far. There's hardly anybody now. All of the Fightcade, all of the crossplay guys came over through the month of May, and they kept playing even into June, but I don't see them mostly anymore. I don't see a lot of those guys now. There's only like 2 people that I still see. And yeah, the game definitely has its own expiration date. That's why Infected Jello doesn't play either. He's not doing Mortal Kombat anymore. And he's got to diversify into another game. Drusus plays other games too, or he goes on Fightcade. And other than that, I'm trying to think of who else actually streams Mortal Kombat. Daryl Sung still plays, that's true, but he's had a massive amount of followers for the last 10 years. So does Headlocked Gaming. Arcade Intelligence, he will play all kinds of other games, but yeah, he will play all kinds of other games. But yeah, I know great MK Legacy, Dan Rhodes is still playing. But thank you, Apple Core Sarasota. Thank you, Get Dunked On. Yeah. Bubba's sex offender. Registration with Bubba Shrimp. Anyways, yeah, I'm usually on camera. I've got a couple hundred or so of me on camera with this game, but tonight and last night just on the mic. So, but yeah. Anyway, we've stretched that out here. Got it into 3 hours. I don't see Latino TTV. Soul Redemption, but yeah. Arcade Intelligence. But he plays other stuff, though. Arcade Intelligence does. He plays a lot of games. I should put his shirt on again when I go on camera again. He sent me a shirt. I did stream with his shirt on once. I should wear it again. No, I don't play Rocket League, actually. I do not. I used to play World of Warcraft for 8 years. It's a whole different story. A whole plenty of stories of that from way back then. Yeah, exactly. Used to be monetized. Titan used to be monetized too. Titan Broly. He was monetized over a decade ago. Yeah. Anyway, alrighty, folks. That is a wrap. That's a wrap for this evening. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe. If I could get to 500 subscriptions, I would be able to have gifts. Then that way, YouTube could, I don't know, keep 70% of any money that anybody donated. If only I could get to 500. But still, it's not monetization until we get 1,000. Alrighty, well, that is enough for this evening. Bubba's lewd ass. Yeah, no, oh gosh, I did play World of Warcraft for 8 years. That's why I had a few videos about WoW. And I played with my wife, and I also played with my sister, and we had a bunch of friends on there. We actually knew a husband and wife couple that got divorced too. Back then, we had somebody in our guild, or 2 people, they were in our guild, and yeah, they got divorced, and that was the end of their gaming. I do remember that. I mean, World of Warcraft was huge at its peak. From Wrath of the Lich King going into Cataclysm, I think it had like a maximum of 12 million people. That's like more players than the nation of Sweden, or Norway, or Finland. It really was gigantic. It was a really fun time to be a part of all of that. I still didn't have a flat screen for about a few years of that game too. I played on a CRT for a few of those years. But yeah. He was permanently AFK. Oh, that sucks. That's sad. PsyOps, the Mindgate. Nope, I've never heard of that game. Mindgate Conspiracy, I'm not familiar with it. I'm not familiar with PsyOps. Yeah, those CRTs were great. I do miss having one of those too, but they're heavy. They're heavy. And it's weird. I remember when flat screen TVs came out, they were like $10,000. And it was still like 6 inches thick, but it was considered flat screen. Maybe 4 inches, something like that. It's like, yeah, man, it's a plasma, it's a flat screen. And I was like, how much does it cost? Oh, yeah, you got 10,000. Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys, you can have one. Yeah, I went to Sears once, and it was like, yeah, 10 grand, 10,000 for a flat screen. I was like, wow. And sure enough, 10 years later, it became the standard. Now you can't buy CRTs unless they're extremely specialties. You really have to pay big money now for the few companies that exist that actually make tube televisions and tube computer monitors, which I still prefer. I like those. It's just, gosh, they take up space, and man, they're heavy. It's kind of hard to go back when you feel how light some of these screens are and how much space you have. Yeah, you got the plasma was the first there. You think if I play Minecraft, I would get subscribers? Really? I have never played Minecraft in my life. Do you really think I would get subscribers if I got on Minecraft? I don't know. I'd have to ask my wife what she thinks of that. She stays on the up and up with the trends and what's more popular on the internet, at least YouTube-wise. No, Dunks, don't say that word so loudly in here. Goodness. My gosh, that's one of the words you don't want to say. But no, I've never played Minecraft. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people that love to play Minecraft, but they have 10 views every night, okay? Or they have like 5 subscribers. I do think there is an audience of a lot of people who enjoy it, but I don't think they actually get up in the monetization. It's the same way with Fortnite. Like I said, look up Drusus. He's great at Mortal Kombat. He's the one that does the Cincinnati Combat Convention. And he does Fortnite, but I don't think he has much of a Fortnite audience. But Fortnite is another very popular game. Again, so is Minecraft, but I've never played Minecraft. Bubba's VPN. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Well, you have a good evening there. Cool stuff. Yeah, people watch for the person, I guess. They like the entertainment. That's how I watched Asmongold before he was famous. I mean, Asmongold just used to do some pretty cool, just basic instruction tutorial videos. There's Swifty. There was there was Athene. There was what's the guy's name? Ninja something or other. I'm trying to think of these other guys, but yeah, They made videos too, and people, I guess, watched them for the personality too. Oh yeah, I see, you've watched Asmongold too. Now he's got hundreds of millions. He's up there with PewDiePie. He's got, like, I mean, views. The guy's like he's a millionaire. He did show the other guy, Penguins. Penguins did a full disclosure of how much money Penguins had made on YouTube, and it's $35 million. And that's pretty good for those 6 years or whatever that Penguins did his streaming. He actually did this disclosure of his total earnings from YouTube was $35 million. I'd say that's really good. That's not bad for playing video games and sitting in front of your computer screen. I don't know how much Asmongold has made. I know Swifty, his real name was John Pyle, he has lost a lot of fans, a lot of money too, but that was unfortunate scandals. And there's still PewDiePie, who basically retired. He's no longer on the internet much for views, for videos. And Mr. Beast, who I can't stand. He is nothing that appeals to me that weirdo ever does. But I did like some of PewDiePie. He had some funny stuff. Yeah, I'd agree. Asmon has definitely made many millions. He has definitely made many millions. Athene kind of went into obscurity after World of Warcraft. It's like he started a cult or something. I don't know what happened to Athene. He got weird. He got pretty strange, and I don't know, some religious cult thing that Athene got into. It's like, I am Athene, I am the greatest paladin in the world. And it was cool and it was funny, the kind of videos that he used to make. And then he got all super serious about some cult or something, some religious thing that Athene got into. And I didn't watch him anymore after that. Well, thanks. Well, thanks. Alrighty. I like Beluga's comedy. Beluga has millions and millions of subscribers too. Beluga has very, very simple, ridiculously simple videos, and they're hilarious. He has a great comedic timing and great funny videos that he makes. If you ever look up Beluga. Beluga has some definitely cute, funny stuff. I do like watching Beluga for comedy. He makes funny stuff. He joined Bubba's cult. The Bubba Shrimp cult. Oh yeah, let me see here. The actual name of Beluga is, I think, just Beluga. Yeah, it is. That is Beluga. Beluga cat. Sorry. But yeah. He always makes funny stuff. Alrighty. Alright, Dunked. Alright, have a good evening there. Yep.